In today's video, I'm reviewing the latest car entertainment adapter from the well-known Ottocast brand. And this one is called the P3 Pro CarPlay AI adapter.
Hey friends, I'm Shaz and welcome back to the Ministry of Reviews.
If you're looking for a USB adapter that lets you install apps directly onto your existing car screen without replacing your original head unit, then this is the device you need. Later in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how the P3 Pro USB adapter works and how it can upgrade your overall driving experience. But first, let's do a quick unboxing to see what comes inside the box. Alright friends, so now let's do a quick unboxing of this Ottocast P3 Pro CarPlay AI USB adapter. Let's take off the sleeve. Inside is this black box. Let's open that. This is the adapter. We'll come back to this in a while. Let's check out the other contents in the box. So let's remove some of these packing material. All right, so this is all you get inside the box. So you've got quick guide, user manual. Then you've got some cables to connect this device with your car. So you've got cables for all type of cars. So if your car is a type C USB slot car, then you use this one. So it's a type C to type C. One end connects with the adapter and the other one connects to the USB port in your car. And then you also have cables if your car has a type A connection. So for example, this one has a type C and type A. So if your car has a type A slot, use this cable, and then this end connects with the adapter. And then, some USB converters. So these are all the accessories that you have in the box. All you need is one cable to connect this with your car. Now let's come back to this Ottocast P3 Pro USB adapter. Now, looks very nice. It's slightly different to some of the previous Ottocast devices that I've tested on my channel. It's kind of a newer design. You've got the name of the brand on top. It's an HDMI version. It comes without HDMI as well, but this one is the one with HDMI connection. So once you connect this to power, you'll see the LED light come up. So the name of the brand lights up with the different lights. It's a circular design. Some of the boxes you might have seen in the market are squarish, but this looks nice. Again, it's not very heavy because it's all plastic. Now in terms of the connections, let's start from this side. So if you remove this cap, you've got two slots. The first one on top is for the SD card or the TF memory card. The one at the bottom is for a physical SIM card. And I've already inserted a SD card. Okay, then you've got the type C. This is where you connect the cable for power. And then you've got the HDMI out connection. Now it takes the mini HDMI connection slot. So you connect the mini cable to the standard HDMI cable, and then you can actually connect this adapter with the screens on the back of the car, of the seats. So if you have that kind of a car setup where you have the main screen at the front and then the two seats at the back, then you can simply connect this adapter through the HDMI cable with those two seats at the back. And the good thing is that you don't really have to have the same thing running on all the screens. You can have something like a navigation running on your main screen, and then you might have an option of running YouTube videos at the back seats. So it's a very nice, customizable, very flexible kind of a setup when it comes to the HDMI out connection. All right, other than that, nothing special about it. You've got enough spacing at the back for air vent so the chip inside doesn't heat up. Now let me take it out, I'll set it up in my car, and I'll show you how this device actually works in action. So keep watching, guys. Alright friends, so I'm in my car. I've got the Ottocast P3 Pro USB adapter with me. What I'll do now is connect it to the USB port in my car. I've got this USB cable connected with this adapter. So let's connect it. All right, so let's see how long does this adapter takes to start. So I've got my stopwatch with me. So let's see how long does it take to start. Right, so it takes about 27 seconds. So I'm testing this adapter in my Volkswagen, which is slightly an older model, and it doesn't really have a big screen or a high resolution screen. But if you've got a newer car with a nicer and a bigger screen, I can tell you it will look very, very nice. So this is the main home page or the layout of the Android operating system on this Ottocast P3 Pro CarPlay adapter, and looks very nice. It's a bright kind of a user interface. You've got different widgets and icons available on this main screen, and the nice thing about this adapter, it's very customizable. So you can add favorites on this main screen. You've got a few already there, but you've got this plus sign. This allows you to add more if you want, and then again on this icon as well, you've got space to add more favorites, 2, 3, 4, 6. So quite a lot of these slots where you can add your favorite applications, and this is done so that you don't really have to go into the all app view. You have all your frequently used applications appearing on this main page. All right, so let me give you a quick overview. On the left, you've got navigation. Again, you can click on this and go to the full navigation page. You can link this to any of the other navigation applications if you like Waze or Yango Maps or anything. You've got calendar, media playing, and then you've got this section on the right side where you have some of the shortcut applications. At the bottom, you've got all app view, you've got back button, you've got split screen, and you've got voice input, and then you've got some shortcut icons. You've got time on the top left, you've got connectivity icons on the top right, and as I said earlier, this is one of the Ottocast's newest devices, which has all the AI capabilities, voice input, some of the options available this, and we will be testing that later on in the video. So this is how it looks on the very first page, but you can swipe it to the right side, and then also you can swipe it up. If you swipe it up, you get to see all the apps that are available or installed on this adapter. These are some of the ones. So you've got 8 on every page. Straightforward. So Bluetooth connectivity, CarPlay connectivity, Prime videos, YouTube, navigation, TikTok. You've got some other applications as well, and then you keep on going right. You've got the Play Store, which is very nice because you can start downloading applications on this adapter. You can also sideload with other applications. I had the APK Pure, which I usually use to install applications on my app. Then you've got mobile screen mirroring as well. So quite a lot of pre-installed applications, but I've installed some extra ones just for the test today. All right, so this is how it looks. As I said, it's got the new OttoDrive operating system 3.0, which allows you to have all these new capabilities and newer apps on this adapter. You've got 3 ways to connect this adapter to internet. You can put the physical SIM card on this adapter itself into the SIM card slot, or you can connect this to your mobile's hotspot, or you can also get the CloudSIM, which is a newer function on these adapters. You simply go to their website. This is how you do it. You basically go into just QR code, scan it. It will take you to their portal where you can buy a package. This will be a CloudSIM package, which means that you don't really need any physical SIM to get to internet or access the internet. Very nice option. If you are a big user, this is the SIM-mate application. Just as I said, you just need to scan the QR code. You've got physical SIM options, you've got cloud SIM options, or you can simply connect this to the mobile's hotspot, which is the easiest way to do that, and I'll show you how to do that. And I'm going to use my phone mobile hotspot just to connect it. So let's go to switch on the personal hotspot on my phone. Let's go to internet Wi-Fi connectivity. Let's look for my All right, so now this device is connected to my iPhone's hotspot, and now you can use any of these apps to access internet. So what I'll do now in this video is just test a few of the applications to see how it performs. All I'm testing is obviously the stability, the speed of the application, obviously when we move from one app to another, how long does it take, and some of the other important things, right? So very first thing I would like to test on this is just to see how the navigation is working. Google Maps, and let's look for a search for something. Walmart. All right, so I'm using the touchscreen, but you can also use voice command just to, instead of just clicking on it, you can use voice command to take you to different places or play videos.
Head towards Streamwood Pass.
All right, so let's switch off the voice guidance. This is how it looks. Very nice. The screen is also quite responsive. There is no lag at all. The other nice thing with this adapter is that it's got this very nice feature called split screen. Basically, it will give you two apps side by side running at the same time. So for example, navigation is running right now. So we click on this button and then we select another app like YouTube, confirm it, and then we would have these two apps running side by side at the same time. And this is navigation, which is active live, so it will keep working while if you have someone sitting next to you, they can watch something on the YouTube screen. Now the other nice thing with this adapter is that it's got this video in motion feature, which means that the videos will play even when the car is moving or when you're driving the car. Though I know it's very risky, very dangerous to watch any video content while driving, but this adapter does have that option of playing videos even when the car is moving. So as I said, you can have someone watching videos on this side while you can follow the navigation. All right, so a very nice feature called split screen. All right, so now let me show you one of these apps. Let's play the YouTube app. So we were actually already playing this in the split screen. So let's go to the YouTube app. Again, very quick to load the app. Let's search for one of my videos. Let's play this one.
Friends, this is Shaz and welcome back to the Ministry of Reviews. If you love the thrill of opening a brand new gadget,
now, because this adapter is connected to the screen of my car, I can use the steering wheel controls to control this. I can increase the volume.
Boxes that unlock endless entertainment.
I can also then drop down the volume. So very nice in terms of the YouTube playback. As you can see, very smooth. There is no buffering or lag of any sort. And as I said earlier, the good thing is that you can even have this video playing while the car is moving or when you're driving the car. You can in fact go on to the quality of the screen. This is playing at 480p, but you can increase the resolution of the video if you want. Again, depending on the size of your car screen, you should play around with this. If you've got a very small screen like this one, 480p is more than enough. As you can see, it's so clear. You don't really need to increase the resolution and overload the device or your internet connection. 480p for a small screen like this is good enough. All right, so this is YouTube playing very nicely as expected, so nothing special about that. And then let's just quickly test Netflix as well. Again, the nice thing with this is it doesn't take a long time for the apps to load. I see, very quick. Also depends on your internet connection, but if you've got a good connection, it's very quick to load. Again, I'm not going to play any of these videos just to avoid getting a copyright strike, but as you can see, Netflix works quite nicely. Now there are so many of these applications available on this adapter. I'm not going to test each of those, but just wanted to give you a quick glimpse of some of those, but there are so many of them. You've got Gemini pre-installed as well. You've got the voice assistant. You've got so many of these music apps. You've got Apple Music. You can have YouTube Music. You can have Spotify and some of the other applications. And then it's full of these different applications available on this. Now, one of my favorite apps that I generally play on this adapter is the IPTV, which is a live TV. It's very, very handy, especially when you're on a long drive, or if you are waiting for someone in the parking lot for a long time. This live TV or the IPTV comes very, very handy. All right, so I've switched on the IPTV package on this adapter. Again, there is no preloaded IPTV live TV package on this adapter. You'll have to install your own app, and I've installed mine. If you're interested in getting one, just contact me through the comment section below. I'll give you all the details on how to get this IPTV live TV package. Again, it's not for free, but it's not very expensive. It's very, very cheap. And all I'm testing on this is two things. One is how overall performance of the channels, do they buffer, any lag, any glitches, and two is the quality of the output that we're getting. So just I'll be very quick. I don't want to get a copyright strike on these channels. You can see very quick to load channels. When you move from one channel to another, it does not take a lot of time. It's very quick to do that. And the other nice thing is the overall quality. It's very, very nice. It's not 4K, but it is definitely full HD, which is very nice on a small screen because it comes out quite nicely. Again, I'm just going to play a few more channels just to see overall performance. As I said, very quick to load. It doesn't take a lot of time when you move from one channel to another. We've got World Cup happening, so maybe we can maybe try one of the World Cup channels. Alright, so the live TV application works very, very nice. Quite impressed on the IPTV app on this. Now I've got a nice application as well, which has never given me any trouble. But playing on an adapter in a car, perfectly fine. Absolutely no issues, no glitches. As I said. So that's it, guys. This device is full of so many applications. It's got a lot of functionality that basically it brings to your car. You can install and enjoy applications. It's got the wireless Apple CarPlay as well as the wireless Android Auto option through the multiplay. You've got the Android operating system, Android 13 operating system, that gives you the option of downloading applications on this adapter. We've tested most of the applications. Everything worked quite nicely. It's very, very fast. Absolutely no buffering, lag, or glitches. Overall, another very nice device from the famous Ottocast brand. I've tested quite a few of their adapters on my channel, and I can tell you all those adapters performed really, really well. So guys, if you are in for a device that helps you to install applications in your car, I would highly recommend this one. If you like it, if you want to buy this one, simply go to the link in the description of the video below. It will take you directly to the official Ottocast store where you can buy this new Ottocast P3 Pro CarPlay adapter.
That's it, friends. If you like my content, you can go and support this channel with the super thanks icon below. And if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe and click on that bell icon so you won't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, guys.